Radio.
They're coming.
Fitzy and Wippa.
Their focus is extremely short.
How have I even got a job here?
On Nova.
Hello, podcast listeners. It is Leno and Jess here with another brand spanking new pod. It is a Tuesday, which means it is time for song. Don't forget the apostrophe. It is in there. And in the pod today, we are asking, are you related to someone either famous or infamous? Because there is someone from Married at First Sight and they have a very interesting family connection you're going to hear about in a little bit.
It is the world we live in, though, and it had to happen at some stage. Someone from the team had to go down with the spicy cough.
Yeah.
And poor Fitzy has been struck down, and that is where we start this morning on a very not so smooth entry into the show.
Fitzy and Wippa.
Running a couple of technical checks here as Ryan James Fitzgerald joins us from home in Balmain. The Rona bug has struck. How are you, buddy?
1, 2, 1.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a sneeze. Coming to...
You're very quiet.
Very
Am I
quiet.
really quiet?
Yeah,
Okay,
just adjusting
I'm
now.
testing out this mic.
Okay. It sounds like you're in a cave somewhere. Altian Childs isn't there, is he?
I see in the
No,
background that fatback you bought the other day at a Vinnie's in Mudgee.
The TV.
Yeah, the old princess. How good's that? It's
Looks
amazing,
good.
isn't it?
Okay, well,
Okay.
I think it might be coming through your laptop. I think that's why we can't hear you. I think we're using your laptop microphone rather than that fancy one we
that
bought.
microphone's not working.
No, well, there is a mic. Is the microphone on? No, you can't hear me?
Not
turn-
through that, no.
Turn off your laptop mic.
We'll sort it out during the song. It'll be fine.
This is the world, mate. This is the world.
Am I on? 1, 2,
You
1, 2. Is my mic working from home?
Coming to you live from Balmain, Ryan James Fitzgerald. How you feeling, mate? Are you all right?
Yeah, now I'm not too bad. I've got a bit of a violent cough at the moment, but that's about it. You know, I was aching a little bit yesterday, but I'm fine. But it's just the inconvenience now, mate. You know what? Poor Lenny last night. I walked in and I said, "Daddy's got COVID. Daddy's going to have to go upstairs in the spare bedroom for a week." He starts crying his eyes out, sir.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, and I'm going, oh, that's so cute. You know what? He's getting really emotional because he won't be able to see
Yeah,
Daddy
he
for a
loves
week.
Daddy.
And then he goes, I've got a handball competition at school this week.
So, hang on a minute. Are you laughing at him because he was concerned he wouldn't make the handball comp, or he wanted you at the handball comp? Don't laugh at him, mate. Nothing wrong with handball.
Mate, I'm just shattered. So now it's inconvenient because we were going to go to the fight Wednesday night. I was going to go watch the Swannies Friday night.
Yeah.
Now I have to sit in a room
You
and
can't
just
run
watch.
out on the field.
Oh,
that
what
was
if
your
Buddy?
big thing.
What if Buddy kicks his 1,000th goal?
Well, I still can run out in the field. It would be controversial, but I can do it.
Well, then we're all left here. I mean, it's been a tricky one because what people don't see, but after 9 o'clock, we all huddle around in a circle and we hug for about half an hour.
We do not.
So that is close contact. I mean, yesterday we were in a hot tub for around an hour after 9 o'clock, which is our Monday spa.
Trying to drown you.
So, if anybody else falls, it wouldn't surprise me. Let's move on to this story, guys. The art of the regifting and also dodgy acts. 13 24 10 if you've ever done a bit of regifting. I love what this bloke's done. He got caught out a little bit, unfortunately, because his wife took to social media after what he did. There was a baby shower. They've got their firstborn on the way. They're celebrating, and she had the baby shower, which was great, and all the gifts, and the girls came round, and she was the only one not drinking champagne, but they all brought along dummies and dolls and all this sort of stuff for the nursery. He looked at all the presents and thought, you know what? We've got a lot of that gear. In fact, we've got all of that. He collected the gifts from the baby shower, sold them because he had a boys' trip that he needed the cash for.
See, just, you know what? Not a bad move, but the amateur, the reeks of just amateur there because, you know what? You don't go around saying that you're raising the money for a boys' trip.
Totally.
What you do, you sell it all off, and you know what? You come up with another. I'm putting this money together.
Push present for you, darling.
No, or
Well,
a
that's
better
right.
cot. We're going to get a cot down the road. We'll save it for that. And then you go blind.
Exactly.
He went on to explain that his wife was furious, but he would have been uninvited from the epic road trip because his mates had said you need to come up with some extra cash.
I have numerous mates who put cash away on the side for trips like this. Like just a couple of cashies here and there.
Yep.
And the family have no idea about where this money's coming from or even that it's there. But a lot of mates that do it.
I think every guy kind of has a secret account of some type, whether it's a bank account, whether it's a betting account, whether it's a crypto account, just one that they keep on the side for a rainy day. I mean, for a long time, Sarah, with Gary, you were fairly committed to making sure that he shut down all his betting apps.
No. We
Which was
were
really
trying to
full
buy a
on.
house, and so he closed them down. But how about, it was about 3 days ago, I was walking behind him, and he was on the couch.
Yeah.
And he was on a certain app, and I said to him, I thought you permanently closed
Tinder.
your betting account. And he was like, oh, that was with whatever agency.
Yeah,
this
sure.
is with a different one. I was like, this is
OnlyFans,
the slippery slope.
I mean, is it worth throwing it out there, Tommy? 13 24 10. Do you have a secret bank account?
Oh, I love that.
Made the absolute rookie error.
course
Bronte and I are getting our finances looked at by a company or whatever, and you have to submit your
tax
bank
department.
details.
Yep.
And, you know, they can go through everything. And he sent through a spreadsheet to Bronte and I saying, hey, got it all figured out, daycare, education, whatever. There's just a couple of line items. Can you just explain what they are?
Yeah.
And they were Bentley Promotional, which is a certain restaurant in Woolloomooloo which is known for its pepper. And I just shot the spreadsheet back and I'm like, we're going to need to remove these line items. And then just shoot back the spreadsheet.
How often are you there?
Hang
Oh,
on a
look,
minute.
you know, you just one thing comes to another. The next minute's Friday and you go for
Well,
lunch.
I mean, you're caught out because all your mates having bucks parties, I suppose.
Just
so.
a lot of bucks parties.
Yeah.
I said,
Whatever.
these aren't going to be recurring expenses. We can remove these ones.
Weekly. That's
What does Twin Peaks? What does Twin
hang
Peaks
on,
come
mate.
up
Whoa,
on your
whoa,
credit card
no,
account?
Well, we'll read
it's
the
just
play.
an Italian restaurant in Woolloomooloo, mate. Just
That is
famous for its pepper.
How disappointing.
That sucks.
Ocean, pool, hot tub, or all of the above? Make up for missed holidays with whatif.com. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
All right, on the topic of maths, this was one that came out yesterday. Samantha, who's with Al, I think they've left the show now. They went leave. They were doing so well. I thought they were in love, and they seemed like a great couple. I think he just got a bit tiring because he doesn't stop trying to act like, I don't know. He's the one that kind of does the worm every time he's had a beer, and he tries to do
He
Jim
does the
Carrey
shoey.
faces. He does the shoey. He's just a bit of a handful.
She got really angry because he's that entitled little mummy's boy who just likes to have a good time but never takes responsibility. you know.
Or anything too seriously. Here's where the issue arose. Samantha, they sat down one night and Al wanted to watch Wolf Creek. I've never seen this film. Samantha burst into tears and said, we can't watch that film. He said, I'd love to watch the film. Apparently it's wild.
Head on a stick, yeah.
She then revealed that her grandfather was Ivan Milat.
What?
Yeah, and that's why she got upset and doesn't want to watch the film. So in her family, if you search through that tree, you don't have to go too far down the branch to find good old Ivan Milat.
Her
I was
grandfather was Ivan Milat.
Yeah.
Did he have...
So
Yeah, go ahead.
that is unbelievable how close they are.
I mean, you don't...
And then,
Yeah.
well, first of all, if I'm Al, I'm going to be like, well, okay, well, we're not going to watch this movie or else something could happen to me very quickly. What are you doing, Sarah? Are you researching this? Because has he
Sorry.
stuffed this up?
No, I haven't stuffed it up.
Okay.
Go on, mate.
No, I don't know. I'm confused. I wasn't aware of his kids and thus their kids. I don't remember it being a publicised thing that he had grandchildren.
Well, she's the granddaughter of his sister, Shirley. I'm just reading on here.
Because like when they...
So, Ivan Milat had a
No,
sister.
she had a daughter.
Who, he did?
Yeah, Ivan Milat had a daughter.
We'll go with what the update is. Don't stop Googling. If you just stop Googling, you'll stop ruining the story.
My source right
And
now is
then-
new idea, so
yeah.
go with it.
So, Ivan Milat had a younger sister, Shirley. Shirley is the grandmother of Samantha. So he would be like
Right.
great-grandfather No,
Uncle.
great uncle.
Uncle.
Sounds like the caller we
Great
had.
uncle. Yeah, great uncle.
Great uncle. But devastated by
Well,
this.
not too great uncle, I would say.
No. 13, 24, 10. Who's in the family? Who's in the tree that maybe is famous, possibly you're not proud of? See, you had an uncle that was very well known.
I know, I saw him last week. We had the biggest cuddle in the world. Yes, my uncle is Billy Birmingham, the 12th man. Very
2 for
famous.
22.
2 for 22. Yeah, I had to.
When he was at his peak, Sarah, because he sold millions and millions of CDs around that. Like
massive.
Was he like just a superstar when you'd hang out with your uncle and just walk the streets with him?
Yes, but also we used to go to Bowral to their house, and he and Barnsey are best mates.
Yeah,
so
right.
there you are, just hanging out with the tin lids, and that
Oh,
used to make
that's
it so and we'd have their
Awesome.
CD. But no, it was always the best when you'd go stay, and he'd say, "I'm doing bedtime stories," and they were just next level kind of.
You just put on the
telling.
12th man.
He would do so many voices for a bedtime. So every time I read my kids a bedtime story, I think I'll never get it right.
Says, I'll never forget somebody gave it to me on a tape and I went home and listened to it after school one time and I was nervous because there was bad language in it.
Oh, it's my favourite.
And then Dad came down and he heard what I was listening to and I stopped it because of the language and he went, no, put it on.
It's so
Don't worry
good.
about that. This guy's brilliant.
Gary quotes it to me all the time.
Love that.
Yeah.
Celia, welcome to the show. Who are you related to?
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Well, this is an exciting one. I have done, a relative of mine's got the family tree and dated back sorry, I'm on the M4. I almost took the wrong turn off. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
My
Just a name, Jill.
I mean, just throw a name and we'll get it.
Anyway, distant cousin, Carrie Bickmore.
Oh, okay. Hope you didn't miss the turn off for that.
I think I
Infamous.
have, but that's okay.
A few people may have turned off this show.
Yeah, I know, right? Talk about suspense.
Yeah, no, you had us
Well
hanging.
done.
You had us hanging. Thanks, Celia.
Hang in. There you go.
All right, don't miss your turn off. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye. Reese in Blacktown. Who are you related to, Reese?
Morning, friendly team. How are you, friendly neighbourhood psychic? My grandmother was cousins with Slim Dusty.
Cousins with Slim
Dusty.
Do you have any valuable Slim Dusty memorabilia?
Nah, it's all up the highway at the Slim Dusty Museum. Go check it out for yourself.
Love to have a beer with Reese if I had a
Yeah,
chance.
awesome.
Love to catch up with a couple of Reese.
I don't know if you remember, guys. I was on a couple of weeks ago and I actually did your chart.
Yeah, you did.
What?
Our charts, he was going to find Francis Bevan.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right. Reese the psychic. Thanks for calling again, mate.
No worries. I
Wait,
did your chart,
I'd
so if
love-
you have interest, let me know.
I'm so confused.
I'd
Reese is
love
a psychic
to,
who's offered to do your charts.
What chart?
As in, well, clearly not your intellect.
I don't need any
Like your
charts.
future, your chart, your horoscopes and things. Yeah, even Reese is laughing at you.
Oh. I'm all right, Reese.
Reese,
Thanks, mate.
if only you'd heard us try and do Wordle 20 minutes ago off air.
Reese is
He's
still on.
off the charts at the moment, Reese.
God.
Let's go to Robin in Dundas now. Who are you related to, Robin?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, how does that play out, Robin?
Well, I don't know the exact history, but they were all in England, and my pop, I'm pretty sure my pop was his cousin. When they were in England, his parents came out before he was born.
All right.
The other brother went to America, and so that was, yeah.
I see. Thanks, Robin. Can we go back to Reese and I'll get my chart?
We've got a fun batch this morning.
I love how she starts it with I think my cousin they came out from England or something.
Doesn't matter. It's there. Danielle, hello.
Hello.
All right, knock it out of the park. Who are you related to?
This is a bit of a controversy one. One of my cousins is married to Rolf Harris.
Didn't think we'd get any wobbleboard this morning.
What a range of calls.
Yes, it's a very diverse
So-
range.
Isn't it?
From
So
criminal
what's-
to
what-
creep.
I guess you started with Milat.
Yeah, so...
Is it tough tough to talk about in the family now, Danielle? Or?
No, we kind of keep it under wraps. With
Yeah.
Until now, you only call radio shows?
Don't worry, it's Sydney only for the minute.
Harris. Who's calling up claiming that? Wow, was that
That's a-
legitimate,
that's a tough
Jess?
one.
That was legitimate.
They're all legitimate.
Oh my God.
Or Jake the Peg at the old Christmas shows. Lauren in Avalon Beach. Who are you related to, Lauren?
Okay, from one end of Milat to me, my relative is Mary McKillop, Australia's only saint.
Yes, the only saint.
Yeah.
True saint.
And how far back does that go, Lauren, in your family? What generation?
Yeah, because Mary McKillop had a brother, John, and my mum and her sister did their family tree back, and they're relatives of John.
And what about you, Lauren? Are you a bit of a saint?
Oh, yeah, or a bit of a martyr sometimes too.
Yeah, when you're on the sauce. Lauren is a loose unit.
I
Jane
like that
St
one.
Mary's, who are you related to?
Hey guys, I'm related to Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
Oh, that's cool.
Aquaman?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, Jay, do you look like him?
Well, I'm brown. Does that count for something? I don't look like him. So my mum is his stepbrother, and they met each other when my mum was in her early 20s, and I didn't meet him till I think there was like a big party with all our family, and he was there, and I didn't know him. I think he was in Game of Thrones at the time.
Yep.
And like he was drunk and he was having a good time. He was a bit weird, and I asked my auntie, I was like, "Who's the strange guy like dancing like that?" And she was like, "Oh, that's your Uncle Jason." I was like, "Oh, cool." And then I didn't realize how big he was until much later, till like Aquaman or whatever.
He's a nice guy, though, isn't he, Jay? Like, all reports are that he's awesome.
He's a really cool guy. He's a really loving man, and he's really soulful person.
Oh, that's beautiful, Jay.
I love that.
Jay, do you feel comfortable that you could maybe ring him or text him and say, "Can I get a couple of tickets to the new Aquaman movie?"
Listen, man, like I tried to call him up one time, and I guess just because I'm his nephew doesn't mean anything. But I could ask my mom and see if she could call him. But
Listen, man, I get it. I get it, Jay.
No,
I get it, man.
We've got to try. Jay's got to try to get some Aquaman because there's a new Aquaman coming out in 2022. Jay, you've got to get on the show and get tickets off him.
all right, I'll see what I can do, and if anything happens, I'll let you guys know.
All right. I think we'd probably have more chance than Jay, to be honest. Leno, we got any Ralph Harris to take us out today?
No, we
I don't
not
think
playing
so,
any.
Brendan.
No, we won't do that.
I want to talk about your job profession, and we all know that it takes a while before you find something that you really, really love. I think we all have to have a crap job for a few years before we realise how good a job is when you find the one that you want.
Too true. And you know what? I used to say to a girl that I went out with who wasn't really into working, I said, she didn't know what she wanted to do. And I said, get a job, any job, because when you're in that job, it'll very quickly, if you don't like it, guide you to where you want to be.
Totally.
So I used to have jobs and I wanted to get into radio, but I'd be sitting there, in a meeting with builders and I'd be just thinking about radio ideas. I'd be thinking about song. I'd be going, oh my God, imagine if one day I could sit in a room with semi-to-good people and I'd be doing riddle time, moments like that.
That was the beauty of back in the day, that you could do work experience. So every school and uni holidays after about year 10, I used to go and do work experience at a different company so I could rule things out.
That's right.
Go, I don't want to work here, or I don't want to work in this job. But now obviously you can't do it.
What did you guys do for work experience?
I went to Today's Show with Carrie Ann. She made me eat a snail on air.
That is awesome.
Did you?
Yeah, I dropped it all down my front. It was bad.
Wow.
And then everybody's mother, because in that day, mums all sat at home watching the midday show, and they all were, I saw you drop food down your front on national television.
I think I did Channel 9 as well.
Yeah, but you were backing pot plants and things in, weren't you?
Because my uncle was in charge of the staging department. So I used to help out, moving Hey Hey It's Saturday into Sale of the Century and bringing the props in and things. Oh, can we put a pot plant in the corner? I've got it.
You didn't help. You helped John Blackman with his racist jokes.
No, I didn't write any of that gear.
That was all
mine.
Well, do you know what? My best mate Semps and I, we left it too late in year 10 to find work experience, so we had to go and do work experience at Southbound Gym, and we just cleaned all the equipment for a week.
No. And then you didn't your old man, didn't Mick drag you along to a couple of jobs?
Yeah, I had to go work with Dad in the holidays, and it was horrible.
The
worst thing ever. I want to talk about a Japanese guy, Akari Shirai is his name, and he has finally found his gift, what he is good at. Have a listen to this.
Most days, Shoji Morimoto has appointments with a steady stream of clients. His service is as popular as it is peculiar. He bills himself the do-nothing rent-a-man. I lend myself out to do nothing, which means I don't make any special effort, he said. Eating, drinking, or simple chit-chat, that's about it.
So to give you an example, right, like there's a lot of people that want to go out. Like there's a woman here in the story that says, you know, she's going through a divorce. She doesn't like talking about it with her friends whenever she goes out. So she hires this guy because she just wants company, but she just doesn't really want a conversation. So he's the do-nothing guy. Here's another one of his clients.
His next client was 44-year-old healthcare worker Tamami Miyazaki. With my friends, I'd obsess over whether they might like the bar I chose, she said. But with Rent-A-Man, there's no drama.
Rent-A-Man.
Rent-A-Man.
How good is it? It's amazing.
I've always thought, you know, when you find people that make money doing different things like this, like the guy who gets $20 for a hug and stuff like that. I mean, could you set up a shop where it's just a table in the middle and 2 chairs? And just for $50 an hour, someone comes in the door, you sit down and you have a yarn. And it's just, I don't know, rent a yarn.
Isn't that what your coffee shop's for? Where you just chat to your poor barista who's trying to do their job and you just stand there and don't stop talking?
Maybe that's what it is. I mean, does Rent-A-Man ever get intimate or anything with the girls that he meets? Or
Nah, he's pretty boring like that. He just sits there and just tags along. So the other one as well, like he just wears a backpack.
Yeah.
And he wears this blue denim hat, right? And he's become so big in Japan. Well, have a listen to how big he's got.
His signature blue cap and backpack and his inexplicable success inspired a semi-fictional TV series last year.
What? Of Rent-A-Man?
Rent-A-Man has his own TV series in Japan.
Episode 3, Rent-A-Man turns up and does nothing again.
Where will he go today?
It is the greatest job ever. And like he's only 38 years of age, so they asked him how long he's going to do this.
At 38, the father of one said he has no plans to retire. Nothing's more fun, he says, than doing nothing.
See, on this show, Tommy's been very busy at times when we have events with Rent-A-Fan. He tries to gather people. Hang on a minute. Leno's just gestured to one of Tom's great fans, and her name was Helicopter Boobs. She turned up. Remember to that event, Tom? She took her top off and she had tassels on.
She was my date for our back-to-school form.
She nearly flew out of the room. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Before dessert, she removed her dress.
It was a twin prop chopper.
I felt very confronted.
Is that where that event went, by the way of that?
I think Tom's wife has booked in Rent-A-Man a couple of times.
Very good. Very good.
There's also been seen patrolling the streets with Rent-A-Van, and Tom, you just can't pick up people and put them in a van.
Hang on, mate.
Way too far.
Too far. That's disgusting, Matt.
No, we cannot.
That is
this rubbish
disgusting.
when I speak and you all just agree that you're going to go that too far is crap.
Too far, mate.
I hate this.
You're sick in the head. Let's talk about the Italian Prime Minister, Silvio Berlusconi. We know about Berlusconi. We first came to light when we celebrated his Bunga Bunga parties, if you remember that, guys.
Right.
Got the Italian music in the system there, Leno. Fire up. Go to the Italian playlist. Yeah, he
like
did.
Like the 10 tenors or something?
10 tenors.
Is that the Italian guy?
I'm sure there's Italian songs they do. I mean, we could go with some...
there's the 3 tenors.
Yep.
Pavarotti.
Well, what was the group with a lot of them, though?
Yeah, the 10 tenors.
Thank you, it did exist.
Yeah. The 10 tenors existed.
Yeah.
Just an extension of the 3.
When these prime ministers / presidents around the world in certain countries, I mean, here, what's our prime minister on? He's about $400,000 a year, is that correct?
Something like that, yeah.
And you know, it's the same with the premiers, with Gladys and Mike Baird and that as well. You make your money after you finish as premier, don't you? That's where you go out and you go into business in the corporate world and you make a lot of money. It's funny with, you know, with like Vladimir Putin and, you know, with Italy and stuff like that, when they finish up for some reason, they've got hundreds of millions of dollars in their bank account, which is unbelievable.
You've undercut him fairly severely. He's worth $7 billion.
Is he?
Yeah. So,
That's
I mean, I
insane.
think in Italy you have a little handshake here, a little handshake there, a little limoncello here, and the next thing you know, we own half the country. Forget about it. Thank you, Leno. It's amore. Anyway, $7 billion. And that's why there was a bit of an issue when Berlusconi, who's now 85 years old, decided to marry his 32-year-old bride. And if you've seen Berlusconi, he looks like one of the plastic masks from Point Break. We are the ex-presidents. That's what he looks like. You'll never find whiter teeth or a more perfect hairpiece than Berlusconi. It's extraordinary. Don't go near an open flame. His face will melt.
It's wrong to think it's only his bank account. He could be a tremendous conversationalist and a sharp mind.
And a wonderful lover.
Italians, wonderful lovers.
Wonderful lovers.
Passionate lovers.
Maybe that's all it is.
53 years difference.
Wonderful.
The wedding didn't go ahead. It was turned into a party, a ceremonial party, because his kids said, "You want to marry my dad and have a crack at the fortune? Get stuffed."
Yeah, that's the risk.
Family riff. The inheritance came into play a big part, and the kids said, "Dad, there's no way you're doing that. Just keep her as a girlfriend, hey?"
But don't you still owe her anyway in his death? Isn't that the whole de facto relationship? Maybe they don't have that.
Great question, says. I haven't had a chance to ask Berlusconi about it. 13 24 10, love your stories this morning on massive age gaps. But you're right, you never know who and how you'll fall in love. 53 years. I don't expect we'll beat that this morning unless someone's got a handy $7 billion out there, but a huge age gap. I would love to know how it worked out. Lindsay in Harrington Park. Welcome to the show, Linz.
Thank you, guys. Good morning. My aunt and uncle got together when he was in his early 20s. She looked pretty similar to age and married for over 50 years. And when she had her 100th birthday party, that's when the family found out she was actually 30 years older than him.
Wow. So when they married, he was 20, she was 50?
In the early 20s, yes.
Wow.
And been together ever since, and he just adored her. She looked very young for her age, and kept her looks the whole way through. And, she died at 103, and he was 86. Yeah.
She still look all right at 103, Linz?
Oh, look, they look a little frail, but certainly, their love was strong, and he was heartbroken, and, was lost for a couple of years, for a few years until he passed away. Yeah.
Love is love.
Yeah.
Go on, Fitz.
The family, definitely.
No, I was just... But see, they were together for quite a while. That's understandable. I mean, it's always a little bit. It's always a little when you're the older guy goes after the younger girl later in life. Is that when you're trying to hold on to your youth?
Quite possibly. You're suggesting Berlusconi just realised he was getting old and needed something young to hang off his arm?
Mate, he's pinned his face back so hard, that bloke, that he can never blink ever again.
Sophia in Liverpool, what was the age difference for your uncle?
Yeah, so it was a 25-year gap. We all thought it was for the money because he's a surgeon, but he recently passed away, and she's actually stuck around in the family. So, she must have loved him, I guess.
Well, that's nice. Did they seem like a great couple, Sophia?
Yeah, they did everything together. I mean, wherever he went, she was on his arm, I guess. So, and look, she does look like a Barbie. So, we honestly all thought it was just for the clout.
She didn't try to get more money out of him, Sophia, or anything like that? No, she was...
Well, when he died, he actually left everything to her. So we were like,
of course.
Okay.
Now she feels she has to hang around with the family, Sophia.
Well,
probably.
Of course.
Funny
of course she's over the moon. She's really happy with the family. She's got everything from the surgeon.
Sophia, thanks for your call. Tim, welcome to the show. Your in-laws, what's the age gap?
It's about 25 years. Okay. So my wife's dad, he's in his mid-70s, my wife's mum's in her 50s, so early 50s. But the funny thing about it is, my wife's mum, her mother, is the same age as what my wife's dad is. So the grandmother is the same age of my wife's dad.
Just trying to follow that flow chart as we speak here, Timmy.
Your wife's
Yeah,
mum
I
is
know,
the same
I know.
age as your dad.
He's the older one. So my wife's dad, he's 75 roughly.
Yeah.
And my wife's mum, her mother is like the grandmother. She's the same age as my wife's dad.
Got it. Love it, Timmy. Thanks for your call. Jason Carlingford. I didn't get it. I lied then to move on. I'm so bloody confused.
And they sounded age appropriate.
Yeah, they did.
Both
I
parents
had
the same
no idea. I was lost from the word go. Jace, give us the age gap.
My sister was 18 and her boyfriend was 44.
Oh, come on.
Did anyone pull her aside and say something? Like, did your parents say anything?
I did as well. Everyone did, but she was in love and we stopped. Same age as my dad.
How long did it last, Jace?
So, a year.
How long?
A year. I had a mate at school like that. He was 18 and she was in her 40s. And they very quickly got engaged after school, and the parents said, this is not the right way forward. In fact, we'll buy you an apartment so you can separate and move on with your life and set yourself up elsewhere and have a fresh start. He said, no, Mum and Dad, I want to get married to this girl. I love her. About 12 months in it as well.
Let me sing that song.
Song, guys. Got a list of songs and words right in front of me as we stream live on the Fitzy and Wippa Facebook page. Going to be a little bit hard if you've just tuned in. Devastating news. Fitzy live from home in Balmain this morning. He's got the Rona. The Rones tracked him down. How's the throat feeling, buddy?
Yeah, no, I'm all right. I've got a little bit of a cough at the moment, but I'm feeling okay. But I do have like a second delay on this microphone.
You do.
So
the chances of you winning, you're a long shot, but you could Bradby it, mate. You could Stephen Bradby it. Bradby. So good luck, Bradbury. I've got it. Here we go, guys. The first one. You can't go out in round one. We know that. The word is heaven.
Heaven is a place on earth.
Yes.
Have a slice of heaven,
Yes.
Dave Dobbin.
Yes. DJ Sammy, Heaven.
Oh, well done, sir.
Brian Adams, heaven.
Yeah.
Yes. Brian
When
Adams.
I saw you in heaven.
Well, that's Eric Clapton.
Oh, that was Eric Clapton. Yeah.
Yes, but the Brian Adams one. What was
There
the
was a
Brian
Brian
Adams?
The same as the one that DJ Sammy did, but I guess you take two versions of.
Too true, says.
Do you know what's really disappointing? That you went the DJ Sammy
It is.
version.
It is embarrassing to Groot.
It is still played at nightclubs in Coffs Harbour, so don't worry about that.
Fits with your frosted tips,
Yes,
the knowledge
doesn't it?
of that song.
Golden era.
My God. You would have been a big fan of the Rip Curl Velcro wallet as well, MDG, growing up. A couple of McDonald's vouchers in
And
there.
the chain that hooked
Yeah,
it
the
to
chain.
your belt.
Off he goes. Off to get a free Sunday.
Lightning Bolt, thank you, mate. The Target knockoff brand was where I was playing. So it's a great childhood.
I'm loving your hypercolour T-shirt you got on today. That's
Right, okay.
Yeah, with your Curta Lyons jumper and your Stussy pants.
Round number 2.
All right, here we go, guys. The word is heart or hearts.
Two strong hearts.
Yes. Oh, shit.
Sure
I went
says.
two strong hearts. DeGroot went two hearts.
Head and
two
heart,
different-
my neck. Always a
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hearts, Hearts on Fire? Hearts on
Hearts
Fire.
on Fire.
Which I think was a song by Cut Copy.
Cut copy.
Pet Shop Boys had a song called Heart as well.
Did they? Did
Yes.
they? Tom, did they?
Pet
Tom,
Shop Boys
check that.
did have a song called Heart.
All right.
Yep.
Congratulations, guys. Well played.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cold Heart.
Total eclipse of the heart.
What about a segment we used to do on this show? If you got a bit of Roxette there, Leno. Bang. Listen to your heart, bang. What a song.
You miss Finchy, don't you?
Yeah. Rachel Finch.
Yeah, she used to
She's
do that
killing it, Finchy.
She's amazing.
She's on fire.
Someone asked the other day what she's doing.
Mate, she's got her. She's got the activewear line, and I think there's also shakes as well,
She's
which
just
are
so
now
beautiful.
into the US market.
Oh,
She's
really?
flying.
Good on
It's a
her.
great success story.
I'm a big fan of Chris Finch from The Office as well.
Yeah, right. He's doing well, Finchy. Chris Finch. Okay, here we go. The word is. We're all through, aren't we? Everyone's still in?
Yeah.
The word is now.
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 Right here, right now.
Yes.
Right Right. Oh.
I think it's a song by Akon. I want love right now, right now.
I've got in my head that Lady Gaga song.
Here, right.
The Lady Gaga
That
song.
we were just playing on that TikTok or the Instagram video. Right now.
Right now.
Prince.
That's not the name of the song.
What were you saying? What did you say? Stop right now.
It was the Lady Gaga song I was just playing to you off air in an Instagram video.
Yes. What was that?
I was saying what the world needs now.
Yeah.
Oh, were you?
Is love.
Sweet
love. All right. Have we all moved through?
The only thing.
What have you got? What did you come in with, Tom?
Akon, Nah Nah Nah, which is also in brackets right now.
Right. One of your favourites. How long have you been following Akon for?
Yeah, well, he's very big in the water industry. I don't know if you
So
guys
true, mate. And MDG, did you slide in there?
Right here, right now.
Oh, yeah. Well done, sir. The team moves through. Were you joining us, Says, or did you?
I don't know. Do I make it?
Edge of Glory is the song you were thinking of.
Edge of Glory. Okay, here we go. We're all still in. The word is just.
Just
Just
the two of
Dance.
us.
Sarah,
Just
Matt
the
DeGroot.
two of us?
No,
Just the
that was
two of us?
MDG.
Oh, sorry, Fitz, the delay.
Got him on the delay. Got him on the delay.
Just
I
a
love
little
you just the
bit
way you are.
more, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
both.
Yeah, Ryan James, go again.
I love you just the way you are.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. What about a song? We're all through, guys. This is a strong performance.
Unfortunate.
As the host starts to panic as he runs out of words. Okay, the word is problem or problems?
We've got
99 problems.
Sarah.
That's rubbish.
Sorry, mate, there's a delay between here and the newsroom.
There is not.
Sarah,
Problems.
99 problems. You've got it, says.
Okay,
Power is with you. Any other bidder? Any other bidder?
It's a problem. It's
Oh, my
just
gosh.
one big problem.
Ariana Grande problem?
Yes.
Yes.
You got one less problem without you.
Well done, Fitz. Even on delay, as we say goodbye to MDG and Thomas Brian Ivy.
Yeah, see you later.
You were the biggest problem in here, Tom.
Thank you.
Sarah, really strong. Ryan, outstanding. The word is, got to be quick here, paradise.
Paradise. Another day in
Just a
paradise.
touch. Paradise.
Oh, well done,
John
you're both
Farnham.
through. John Farnham and also Sarah. What did you have, Says?
I said another day in paradise, and Fitzy said touch.
Yeah. You're Phil Collins.
Yes.
Great song.
Think
twice. All right, this is good. We
Deep
move
in
on,
that sheet, mate.
move on to the emergency list.
Right.
Here we go. The word is sleep.
Sleep when I'm dead.
Sleep.
Bon Jovi.
Yes.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yes.
Sleep,
Didn't even
no
have-
sleep until Brooklyn.
Oh!
No sleep till Brooklyn.
What's that
Beastie
song?
Boys.
Oh,
Beastie
Beastie
Boys.
Boys.
Beastie Boys. You peanut.
Or Morris Minor and the Majors did in Stutter Rap, No Sleep Till Bedtime.
All right. Okay, we're moving through.
Do you remember them?
On to round
Yeah, it's
25. The word is romance.
Right, Bad Romance.
Sarah.
Gaga.
Romance was born.
Stop Googling,
Romance was-
Fitzy.
Nate, off the laptop
Romance
now.
Stop it, I can
What are you
see you.
talking about?
I
Look
can
at him.
see you, you cheat.
Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
Bad Romance, Lady
I already
Gaga.
He's already said it. No, you've been done for cheating. At home cheating. COVID behaviour. Get out, Sarah. You win. Mark it down. Mark it down, DeGroot. He's
Yeah.
nailed it again.
On the 10.
2 people enter. Only one leaves.
Lock the door!
There's 60 seconds on the clock.
Time to dance.
It's time to play Last Man Standing. Experience Oppo with the A54S 5G smartphone and Enco X earphones.
Visit oppo.com/au.
Oh, smartphones, earphones, they're all yours. It's a tech bundle thanks to Oppo. This is great. Who have we got today? Brooke in Toon Gabby. Good morning, Brooke.
Good morning.
Hey, Brooke, we need your help here. What's a tip for Fitzy to get through COVID? What are you thinking?
Oh, God, you know what? You got the kids at home, so probably just plan lots of activities for them so that they leave you alone and you can rest.
Mate, and if anybody's listening right now and they want to send, I don't know, some food, some donuts or anything to Fitzy, call us off air. We'll give you his address and just try and help out.
Dr. Donuts has just arrived.
Oh, have they?
Mate. They've just arrived at the house.
Wow.
And apparently I've heard a knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone out there. There's about 6 donuts missing already. So the kids have
Good to
cleaned
wind
up.
the kids up when they can't go anywhere.
All right, hang in there, buddy. Mel's on the Central Coast. Hi, Mel.
Hey guys, how you going?
Good. You've got a suggestion for song next week?
Yeah, I think Fitzy should sit out because he got caught cheating for sure.
Yeah, look, he was cheating. It took me a while. The rest of the room was kind of making the air keyboard sign in front of me to point it out. And still, I didn't work out what was going on. But you're right, he was busted. Good luck today, Mel. I hope you're not cheating.
No, definitely.
All right. Fitz, you got this.
You're going to run this?
No, you've got it.
You're going to run this? Oh, I've got it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. All right, Brooke, you're going first. If you get one wrong, power goes over to Mel. Whoever has the power at the end of 60 seconds gets that great tech bundle thanks to Oppo. Here we go, Brooke. Your 60 seconds starts now. Which long-running Aussie soap opera was cancelled early this year?
Neighbours.
That is correct. Who was the season 1 winner of Australian Idol, Brooke?
Guy Sebastian.
That is correct. True or false? A Brussels Griffon is a type of dog.
True.
That is true. If someone is born on July 27th, what star sign would they be?
Virgo?
No, it's a Leo. Over to Mel. Mel, what is the largest state of Australia?
Sydney.
No, it's Western Australia. Back to Brooke. Brooke, who plays the role of Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of Caribbean?
Oh, pass.
It's Johnny Depp. Back to Mel. Which is longer, Mel? A mile or a kilometre?
A mile.
Yes. What is 12 times 12, Mel?
124?
No, it's 144. Back to Brooke.
Oh! What a roller coaster, Mel. I thought you were going to. I thought the buzzer was going to save you, Mel. You answered incorrectly.
Well done. Congratulations.
It came back to Brooke. Brooke, you are the winner. That is awesome. You got the tech bundle from Oppo. Congratulations.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
All right, we'll do it again tomorrow.
I want to talk about exercise equipment that you have at home.
My favourite topic, mate.
That you just never use. And you know what? I feel like we get sucked in all the time. Like, I mean, there's idiots around the office here that have installed stand-up desks and they never use them at all.
I'm right here. Did anyone ever buy... Tommy, you bought it, didn't you? The sports stick. And the sports stick was just sort of this 6-foot stick, Fitz, with an elastic band attached to it that you were meant to be able to do exercises with.
Yeah. But I only used it once and then I chucked it. Would you like to borrow it?
No, I don't want it at all. Okay. Absolutely not.
Well, see, the reason why I'm bringing this up, and Jess, if you could put this up on the screen, it's just doing my head in, but they're trying to fob off a new one, and it's the under-the-desk bike machine. So basically, it's two pedals that you have underneath your work desk, and as you're working away, you can do a cycling workout.
I love this.
Oh, Sarah.
How good is that?
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
How awesome, because let's be fair, it's not like a high-intensity aerobic exercise as though you're at the gym, but it's that incidental exercise that just gets you over the line to have a chocolate bar at 3 o'clock.
That is 100% pointless.
I love it.
And do you know what? Unless you were sitting at your desk for such a long time that you might get deep vein thrombosis, that machine is pointless.
They should put them on planes.
DVT.
You could have them under the chairs.
It's it all comes down to marketing. It comes down to marketing, and it comes down to sucking people in. It's like, Billy Blanks and Tybo. I remember Mum used to just have our boxing gloves on and just be making out this punching out in the lounge.
With a brand new type of workout.
Billy Blanks is still going.
Yeah,
that was
it
like
works.
Zumba's still going as well. The other one as well, the other big one as well. Dad got sucked into this one. Because if you've got a door in your house, have you got it there, Leonard?
You got a door, you got a gym.
Come on, mate.
See, that's another one. Because then people look around and go, oh my God, I've got 7 gyms in my house.
Hang on, you've got that, don't you, Fitz? I've seen your kids using it on Instagram.
What, the pole?
No, that was like a chin-up bar that you can put in between your door set. Yes.
You know what I do like is that, especially when COVID hit, there were so many different things that came out and routines where they showed you how you can do a workout at home, whether it was a pile of books that you could just lift with your hand. Look, there's 1 kilo here and 1 kilo here. I've got the Reader's Digest in my left hand and I've got the Guinness World Records in my right. And, that's the equivalent of being at your gym.
Absolutely.
Oh, no, it's not, mate. No, it is not.
What about the one? What was the electric pulse that you put on your abs?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
the power plate. Was that it?
No, the power plate was the vibrator that you stand on.
Oh, that.
Now, unless you're pregnant,
That
I
is
don't reckon it's
such
going
a
to do
load
anything.
of crap. How
Yeah.
they sucked people in to think that you could sit on your couch and get a full ab workout just because there was a couple of electric pulses going through your
Yeah.
stomach.
The other one I've seen, which I don't understand at all, is the rubber band that goes around you.
Yeah.
And it just vibrates on the machine. So you'd put it around your waist,
Oh,
maybe
yes.
where your love handles are.
Yep.
Like it's a big, and it just tugs back and forth
And
for a
it's
while.
so rough. So rough. Yeah.
I think they
Okay.
use them on like Wagyu beef cows that get fed beer nuts and things just to fatten them up. They use those things.
Without a doubt, every time you walk down the street for hard rubbish as well, there has to be at least one ab burner.
Without a
There has
doubt.
to be one ab burner. See that Alan Jones is putting his place up for sale.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the Southern Highlands home called Charlieville.
Okay.
Named after his father? Named after his grandfather. He's obviously his name was Charlie, and he's just called the place Charlieville.
Is that the one
A
where Brett
28
Lee got married?
I think it was, sir, yes.
Yeah.
28-hectare estate at Fitzroy Falls this autumn.
beautiful.
It's magnificent down there.
Do you know if it's clean, mate? Has it been cleaned or is it still...
there's dust in here.
got a bit of dust.
Oh, there's plenty of dust in there. Oh, wait up. I've just read on. He sold it over the weekend.
Oh, did he?
But he wasn't happy with the price.
What did he get for it?
Wow. Oh, and it's got some audio here of the auction.
Oh, hang on a minute. Official audio from the auction, mate?
Yep. Let's have a listen.
Happy for me to sell? At 3.18, well, fair warning, buyers, in the absence of a better bid, I'm going to sell it.
Ramp it up!
So if you're here to own it, you need to beat me inside of 3 calls.
Ramp it up!
At 3,180,000, once, twice, third, final time. It goes now.
Come on!
It goes.
Ramp it up!
Sold. Congratulations, man. Well bought.
God, nothing is working today.
Congratulations to our purchaser.
Jesus, I hope someone understands how irritated I am by this.
Thank you very much to our underbidders.
And I don't give a I'm not doing this again.
Thank you very much. Have a great weekend.
How did he feel, though?
Not happy with the sale, Alan.
How did he feel, though, when the money got transferred?
That was after the deposit.
What a roller coaster for Alan Jones.
Unbelievable. Like,
were you there?
I started
were you?
reading the story. It said it was up for sale. Then next thing you know, it's already sold and he's not happy with the price.
My God.
Amazing.
Quick one for you guys. Awkward moment on the news out of the UK overnight when they did a cross to one of their reporters in the field. Have a listen to this.
Bob, just confirming the ground is now good to say. Oh, you've been joined by a beautiful lady.
No, it's a man, actually, Derek.
Who's... Oh, I'm sorry.
He's just been joined by a beautiful lady. Remind me of your name, because I completely forgot. Matthew Jones. Of course it's Matthew Jones.
Nothing worse. Nothing worse. We've all been there. When we've thought, hang on a minute, is that not? Is there an Adam's apple?
It was questionable. I saw that vision. You can understand the confusion a bit.
Even he looks a bit like sort of a frumpy middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
You don't want to. You don't want to be that guy, do you? Do you, Tommy?
The best is, though, usually in that situation, when you're working as a team, you look after your partner, but that bloke is just thrown him under a bus.
Roast him.
It's a man,
100%.
Derek.
Come on, Derek.
Fitzy and Whippers.
Double studs at openings.
Don't make me tell you again.
You do what?
Graduate with hands-on, job-ready skills that employers are desperately looking for. Search TAFE New South Wales and make the switch today.
Man, how good is TAFE? Some of the best years of my life, guys. If you want to go in technical and further education, TAFE, get involved. And TAFE New South Wales have got $500 cash or the mystery prize, which sits in the studio next to Sarah Ann McGilvray this morning. 132410, guys. Call through if you want to have a crack at this. We're going to describe a job with cryptic terms. If you can work out what that job is, you win the $500 or the chance to switch for the mystery prize. Tom in Currajong, hello.
Morning, boys and Sarah.
Tommy, what do you do with yourself, buddy?
I just work for a civil company, mate.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the first clue. It's going to put you closer to that prize or the cash. Here we go. The first clue is, I read a lot of notes. I read a lot of notes. First clue. You got to tell me the profession.
Come on, Tommy.
Just have a guess, anything.
Have a clue.
It's cryptic.
Teacher.
Think about it, Tommy.
Teacher?
Not a teacher, Tommy. Thank you for playing this morning. Sarah's in Cronulla. Sarah's, what's your occupation?
I'm a nurse.
All right, you're a nurse. Okay, good luck. You've got the first clue. I read a lot of notes. The second clue is people love to yell at me, but not in anger.
A lawyer.
No.
Oh, that's a good guess, though.
Yeah, you're not crazy, Sarah.
Yeah.
You're not crazy at all. Thanks for playing.
You need to think about the cryptic one is I read a lot of notes.
Yes.
Notes is outside the square, isn't it?
Too true. All right, Scotty, here we go. Scotty's in the gong. Do us proud. I read a lot of notes. People love to yell at me, but not in anger. Here's the third clue. I often use keys, but I'm not a locksmith.
Rockstar.
Oh,
You're spot on, Scotty. We're going with it. We are going with it. It's a musician. Congratulations, Scotty. Here's your big moment, though. $500 cash, thanks to TAFE New South Wales. Or you can switch that up for the mystery prize in the studio. What do you want to do?
Well, I'll take the cash.
Scotty, what's your final decision?
Yeah.
You want to take the cash or the mystery prize?
I'll take the cash.
All right,
Yeah.
$500 is
Well
yours.
done.
Says, do you want to reveal what Scotty would have won?
Scotty, you would have got a Hisense 65-inch LED smart TV valued at $1,000.
Doesn't matter, Scotty. $500. Do what you want with it.
Too easy. Thanks, guys.
The Fitzy and Wippa Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.